Thousands of people are moving into these Portland metro suburbs, and today I'm counting down the top 6 fastest growing ones based on the latest data and trends. We'll talk numbers, what's driving the boom in each, and why they're so appealing. Hey everyone, I'm Ben, local realtor here in the Portland metro and Oregon wine country. If you're thinking about relocating, whether from across town or across borders, you need to know where the real growth is happening right now. As many of you know, I've been helping families and professionals move to the Portland area for over a decade, and on this channel we focus on honest neighborhood guides, pros and cons, home and community tours, and what everyday life really looks like here in the Portland metro. We also tap into some of the incredible businesses and experiences here to show you some really cool things to do, whether you live here, are visiting, or decide to move here and make it your new home. Today's data comes primarily from Portland State University's Population Research Center, the gold standard for Oregon estimates, plus local trends. Overall, the metro is growing modestly, but the suburbs are where the action is, thanks to housing supply, jobs, and that classic Oregon livability. All right, let's dive in. Coming in at number 6 is Sherwood. With the population hovering right around 20,000, it's showing steady, consistent gains rather than massive spikes, which actually makes it a smart, sustainable growth story in the Southwest Metro. But there's also big growth plans for the future as the city continues to discuss the massive Sherwood West concept plan that will add almost 1,300 acres of new development. What's driving the influx? A combination of excellent schools, Sherwood School District consistently ranks well for academics and college prep, and that classic small town community feel, while also having plenty of access to amenities. New housing developments, including traditional detached homes in the $500,000 to $800,000 range, depending on size and finishes, provide more attainable options compared to pricier neighbors like Lake Oswego. Popular established neighborhoods like Woodhaven and the newer developments around the city center continue to draw those looking for that small town charm with modern amenities. Safety is also a big draw here. It's perceived as one of the safer suburbs with low crime rates. Livability seals the deal. Proximity to Newburgh and Oregon wine country for weekend escapes, plus tons of parks and trails for everyday outdoor time. It's not the highest volume mover, but for buyers wanting safety, strong schools, community, and a balance of small town charm with metro access, Sherwood continues to pull people in without feeling overwhelmed by rapid change. One local note, as it grows, that small town vibe is something residents continue to proactively work hard to protect. Number 5 takes us to Beaverton, which recently crossed the 100,000 resident milestone and continues adding to Washington County's overall leadership and growth. It's more about steady, large-scale contribution than explosive percentage jumps. The drivers here are multifaceted. Major employment anchors like Nike headquarters and surrounding tech and corporate offices provide job stability that attracts professionals. Excellent parks and recreation options, plus strong transit links with max light rail to downtown Portland, make daily life extremely convenient. Schools are generally solid with a range of options, and the area scores well on diversity and amenities. On affordability and housing, you'll find a broad mix. Townhomes and condos starting in the mid $400,000s, and traditional detached homes in the $550,000 to $800,000 range. Areas like Cedar Hills, Raleigh Hills, and the neighborhoods near Beaverton Central remain especially popular for their mix of established homes and convenient access. Beaverton scores well on safety overall, especially in residential pockets. Like any bigger suburb, the main commercial and office areas just have more hustle and traffic during the day. What makes Beaverton appealing long-term is that established urban-suburban mix. Shopping, dining, and services without needing to drive into Portland for everything. It's a practical, reliable choice for families and professionals who want infrastructure and convenience already in place. At number 4, we have Wilsonville in the South Metro corridor with a population in the 27,000 to 28,000 range and consistent planned growth over recent years. Growth is very intentional here. Master plan communities like Villebois have brought new traditional detached and townhome options, helping with affordability relative to some neighboring cities. You can often find homes in the $500,000 to $750,000 range, though there are certainly neighborhoods with much higher price points. Master plan communities like Villebois and Charbonneau stand out for those seeking modern homes in a planned setting. Location here is a huge factor. Direct I-5 access for commuting north to Portland or south towards Salem, plus outlets and local shopping. Schools rate very well. The area maintains a strong sense of safety, and there's a large emphasis on parks and trails throughout the community and along the Willamette River for that outdoor lifestyle. The unique draw is that gateway positioning. It offers a nice balance of modern development and easy access to both Portland and Salem, as well as to Oregon wine country. Wilsonville is growing steadily without losing its manageable size, which makes it especially appealing for families and professionals who want convenient newer housing stock and amenities without the intensity and scale of the bigger hubs like Beaverton. Number 3 is Tigard, right in the southwest with a population around 57,000 and some of the more noticeable percentage growth spikes in recent data periods. What's fueling it? Its prime central location in the southwest corridor gives quick, practical access to downtown, Beaverton tech and employment hubs, and major commuting routes without the full intensity of living closer in. Housing offers strong value with a wide mix. Entry-level and detached homes often in the $500,000 to $700,000 range, making it more attainable for many relocators. Neighborhoods such as Bull Mountain, Greenberg, and Durham have seen strong interest, offering a good mix of established homes and newer construction options. Schools are solid overall, safety is generally good in residential pockets, and parks plus community events add to the livability score. One of the reasons Tigard keeps attracting movers is its mix of established, tree-lined neighborhoods, newer infill development, and master planned communities that gives buyers options. It also benefits from strong local employers and retail corridors that make daily errands easy, keeping the suburb feeling self-contained and convenient. Tigard stands out for that balanced, practical appeal. It's connected and convenient for commuting and daily needs, family-oriented with good amenities close by, and it feels like a well-linked suburb rather than isolated or overwhelming. Tigard often hits that sweet spot of affordability, convenience, and everyday livability. Number 2 on the list is Hillsboro, sitting at around 112,000 residents with some of the strongest absolute population gains in the entire metro. The engine here is clear. The Silicon Forest tech corridor, anchored by Intel and other major employers, draws professionals and supports job-related moves. New developments keep housing coming online, with options from townhomes in the mid-400s to detached homes in the 600 plus range. Growing spots like the Orenco Station and Tanasbourne areas, master planned communities like Reed's Crossing, and newer developments near the Intel campus continue to attract professionals and families with their walkable, amenity-rich designs. Schools vary, but many rate well. Transit with the Max line can help with commutes, and there are plenty of parks and outdoor spaces available. Safety is solid in most growing neighborhoods. Hillsboro's growth is also supported by ongoing infrastructure investment, including expanded transit and parks, which help the city absorb new residents while maintaining quality of life. The combination of high-wage tech jobs and relatively more attainable housing compared to closer in Portland neighborhoods makes it a practical landing spot for both families and professionals relocating for career reasons. What sets Hillsboro apart is that blend of economic opportunity and suburban livability. Growth feels tied to real jobs and infrastructure investment, making it a magnet for career-focused families and young professionals. And our number 1 fastest growing suburb in the Portland metro, Happy Valley in Clackamas County, with a population around 28,000 and standout percentage growth among suburbs with especially strong gains since 2020. Why the top spot? Deliberate master planned new construction combined with highly rated schools and a strong emphasis on safety and community. Housing in newer areas often falls in the $600,000 to $900,000 range, reflecting demand for modern homes with amenities. Master planned communities like Summit and Pleasant Valley neighborhoods, along with newer sections in the Cascade Highlands area, are particularly popular for newer homes and family-friendly layouts. Beautiful parks, trails, and views of Mount Hood add major livability points. What continues to set Happy Valley apart is the intentional planning that prioritizes open space, walkable trails, and community amenities right alongside the new housing. The approach has helped the city maintain high resident satisfaction even as it grows, with many newcomers citing the blend of modern homes, top-performing schools, and that elevated suburban lifestyle as key reasons they chose it over other options in the metro. It's that classic family upgrade story. Room to grow, excellent ratings on safety and education, and that desirable suburban feel with convenient access back to the broader metro. Relocators continue to choose it for the lifestyle and future potential. Here's the quick comparison. Happy Valley leads on percentage growth, Hillsboro on overall volume with tech and job access, while Tigard, Beaverton, Wilsonville, and Sherwood bring established livability and convenience. Growth across these areas is fueled by housing availability, something Portland proper struggles with, as well as job centers, schools, and that classic Oregon outdoors and community lifestyle. But remember, fast growth also means traffic, school capacity pressures, and rising prices in popular spots. So there you have it, the top 6 fastest growing suburbs in the Portland metro right now. Growth means opportunity, but the right fit depends on your specific needs, budget, and lifestyle. Each area is going to provide a bit of a different lifestyle experience, so you need to match the suburb that best fits with your needs. Hopefully this helps you get just a little bit more clear on which one that might be for you. If you're considering a move, drop a comment with what your main priorities are in deciding on a neighborhood. Next in this series, we'll dive deep into pros and cons for the top 3 on this list. As always, reach out if I can help with relocation, whether buying or selling, upsizing or downsizing, from a mile away or across the country. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.